So he's sitting out there with ashes on him, looking like a ghost. Imagine. Come on. I see it in my mind. Come on. With ashes on him. Scraping. Scratching. Come on. Come on, somebody. Sitting out there. Feeling sorry for himself. Come on. Fussing. You should have killed me when I was born. God said, no, I wanted you to be an example. I need to write a book about you. Come on. Come on. Come on. I needed you to live this out because I needed a book. I needed 42 chapters on you. Come on. Come on. People have been preaching that you was patient, you was this. He said they didn't read that. Come on, somebody. They read what they wanted to read, but the truth was you weren't patient. Come on. Come on. Can't you imagine him scratching? The Bible said he had balls. You ever seen a ball? Full and oozing? Yeah, I know you want to turn your nose up. Come on. But he was scratching them, leaving marks on his body. Oh, my God. God didn't want him to forget what's happening, where you came from, what you're doing. Come on. Come on. You say you trust me. You say you're a man of God. Come on. See, I got y'all thinking there. Come on. But the enemy wouldn't come. If you were praying, if you was reading, if you were praising, come on, somebody. If you was worshiping, come on. It's not about you so mad testifying or confessing. Come on. It's where you were before the testimony. Come on, somebody. Come on. Had Job worshiped, I hear you, prophet. Had Job worshipped, come on, circumstances would have changed. But pride, I know y'all ain't never heard this, but pride, sit up. Pride said, though he slay me, I'm going to worship him. Pride said, though he slay me, though he beat me up, I'm still going to serve him. The Lord said, I hear you coming out your mouth, but where your heart at? I hear you talking, Job, but where your heart? Yeah. I understand, boy, that you good at words. You eloquent at that. Because you're an educated man. I understand that. Ha! Come on. But where you at, Job? Come on. Why did the enemy want to come to see you? Come on. Why did he knock on your door, Job? Come on. Come on. And you're going to say, well, God didn't know that? Yeah, he knew it. He knew it was there. Come on. Come on, don't fool yourself. God knew it was there. But he allowed the enemy to come. Come on. So he can kill it. So he can dismember it. So he can get rid of it. So it can die. So he can slay it. So he can cut it down. Come on, somebody. So he can say, that's enough, I'm done. Come on. And the word said, when he humbled himself, after them friends had walked away, but after that boy preached to him, I can't remember, I can't think of it. I know his name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Come on. After he did what he said and said what he did, come on, then Job had to think about it. Because the Lord said, were you there when I created the trees? Were you there, Job, when I created you? Come on. When I put breath in your body, where were you at, boy? Come on. And you still want to walk over here and act like you got it all. I'm preaching to somebody. Come on. If I ain't doing my preaching to somebody on that YouTube, you still want to act like you got it all. But I still know he sees something in you. So therefore, the ball is going to pop out. And the way they saw you before, Job, I'm going to tell you what the Lord showed me. It's showing me. Let's say showing me because I'm just hearing this. Come on. When they walked up and saw Job, you got to be kidding. I know this is his house, but is that him? Whoa, when God break you. Come on, somebody. When he get ready to get mess out of you. When things begin to uproot. Come on. You take a different form. Come on. You take a different language. Come on. You take a different conversation. Come on. Because the word said they sit there for a couple of days and didn't say nothing. Come on. But he didn't have nothing to say. Come on, somebody. Because he recognized that he had something empty in him. So what was him to say? Come on. They made all kind of accusations what could have been, but he knew that he was empty. But pride said, we're going to cover that. Come on, somebody. You know what I see? You know back in the day when we would ride in the car and had them little dogs in the back, and when we moved, the little head would go up. Bobby, you remember that? That's what the Lord said Job was. Bobby. And God had to change him. Come on. I say, you're going to die. But it ain't going to be the way you want to. I got to kill you first. Come on. I ain't trying to kill this. I'm trying to kill you. Come on. Because, see, your riches done made you prideful. Come on, you looking at me funny. Come on. Come on. Your servants, your cattle, your children, upstanding, how they look at you when you walk down the street that made you prideful. But I got to keep you humble. Come on. There he's sitting, looking a hot mess. Come on, somebody. Come on. Crucifying all that was in him. Come on. Come on. But once he yielded to God, I don't know who I'm talking to. Come on. But once he yielded and humbled himself, come on. The very one that was against him had to bless him. Are you with me? Come on, somebody. The very one that talked about him. Because you know good and well, them friends went back and said, man, you ought to see Job. He looked like a hot mess. Huh? I didn't even recognize the boy. He don't look like he was when I saw him at first. Come on. Sitting outside in the ashes and throwing stuff on him, saying he ain't worthy. Good Lord. Come on. Come on. But it took the ashes. I'm acting like a chicken there. It took the ashes. Come on. It took the ashes that he was grieving with. It took the ashes of grief. You didn't hear that. Come on. It took the ashes of grief. I hear you, Lord. Do you really think he was grieving over them children all that time? He was grieving over the lost. Not just his children, but his wealth. His mind was going, what am I going to do now? I'm poor. I'm broke. Come on. How am I going to get back what the Lord just took from me? Come on. And you can imagine the wife kept going out the door. Just go and cuss him, Job. Get it over with. Do what you got to do so we can get back on our feet. Do something, Job. So her favorite lied on Job. Not on God. Here he is, sitting in the ashes. I want you to get that picture in your mind. Sitting in the ashes. Can you see it? Come on. And he keeps throwing it on him because he's itching. You see, the ash is supposed to stop the itching and the oozing. So he keeps throwing it on him. Come on. Come on, somebody. Come on. Are you with me? But he didn't realize what he was throwing on him. Come on, somebody. He was throwing on them ashes of grief. Come on. Come on, somebody. But all the time, the grief, ashes of death, understand, things had died. That's what they did back in the day when they throw ashes on when something had died. Come on, somebody. You hear what I'm saying? Back in the day, they would throw ashes on them when something had died. No, you didn't. Huh? So he's sitting in the mist, throwing ashes on himself because he's dying daily. You didn't hear that, did you? Come on, somebody. So he's sitting in the mist. Oh, my God. Covered himself, come on, with the ashes of grief because he knew he had to die. Come on, somebody. So he's sitting in the mist. Y'all didn't hear what I'm saying. I'm going to act like a fool now. So he's sitting in the mist, covering himself. And he said, I done died now. I'm dying daily. Come on. So I got to represent what I'm going through. So he began to cover himself more. They didn't understand it. They thought he looked like a haint. That's what old folk used to say. A ghost. Come on, somebody. Come on. But he needed to represent. Not only did my children and my servants die, and my money died, but I died. I died. You might well say, Lord, have mercy. Come on. I died. Come on. So God wanted him to wear them ashes. God wanted him to put them ashes on. I'm trying, Lord. I know y'all want me to stop, but I'm trying. Come on. Come on. He wanted him to put them on so he could represent. Everything they needed to die died. Everything. Everything that he saw in me died. Come on, somebody. So I had to represent death.